Hello, welcome to another first appearance rating video. Let's start out this one with a book that I have from buying a very large collection. Back when I bought it, I didn't pay much attention to this book. I sold most of the books in that collection, and most of what remains are stuff not worth selling at the time. Some are Silver Age, low grade readers I kept around. I still have, but this book, that collection had something like 3 copies of this book. This one is about 7.5-ish, very fine condition, pretty nice, as you can see, pretty sharp. But as far as this book and Lady Shiva, oof. Thankfully, maybe the reboot of this character in the new 52 was better, but as far as this character in this book, I'm gonna give the name, the look, the appearances, the power a 2 out of 5. Let me explain the scale again for those that are not familiar with it. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 would be something I hate, 2 would be indifference, I don't care, 3 would be mildly interesting, 4 would be nice, excited, and 5 would be wowza, awesome character. So this one have a 2 out of 5 as far as Lady Shiva. A blah for me. And same thing with the story. Nothing worth even discuss. Okay, it wasn't bad, so it wasn't good. And the art inside was done by Rick Estrada and Wallace Wood. Wally Wood. But like I said, it was fairly weak. Here you go. It's an example of what I'm talking about. Like I said, nothing worth getting excited about as far as this book. And here's the first time Lady Shiva show up. Not bad. Okay, not bad. That's it. A 4 out of 10. Definitely one of those books that perhaps is worth maybe $10 today, but a few years back I don't think I could give away for $1. Next up, I decided to bring out these 2 Silver Age books together because they are related. First, you have one of my, I wouldn't say favorite, but I definitely put him up there in one of the cool looking villain, Whirlwind. I put him as like a B level character, Whirlwind. I like the look. I'm not crazy about this cover. I think John Buscema did this cover. Definitely not one of the better Avengers cover. This is one of the earlier books that he did as far as the Avengers title. I will give a closer look. This is a pretty decent copy, but as you go, that's him right here. But before I can talk about him, we'll talk about his original introduction, not his re-intro into Whirlwind. Let's go back in time a little bit and then talk about Tale to Astonish issue 50, where he was the human top. Typical early Marvel superheroes. I will give a closer look. This is actually a pretty nice copy. I actually bought this copy. This is actually my very first Tales to Astonish book I bought. At the time when I bought this years ago, it didn't matter to me what this character was or what this book was about. Back in those days, I saw old Silver Age, sharp, razor sharp corners. Gotta buy. So I bought it, and I think I didn't read it until many years later. I read it many years later when I acquired this book and learned about Whirlwind, and learned that he was originally introduced as the human top. And I'm just like, oh wow, I had that book. I didn't even know I have it. So I pulled it out and read it, and no doubt, as in many early Silver Age Marvel, the look wasn't all that exciting. I'm gonna give the look a 2 out of 5. Okay, the look, the name, the power, the human top, not all that exciting. A 2 out of 5. Story wise, a 3 out of 5. As in many tales to astonish you, it's very short because the book is split into two different titles. So you would need issue 51 to know the ending of the story. But the story was okay. I give it a 3. So the human top got a 5 out of 10 from me. I will give a close-up look at the end. And then as far as Whirlwind, I actually like this look a lot. I would give this look, this character, this B level villain, a 4 out of 5. As far as look and power, appearances, it's pretty cool looking. I just love this helmet look. It's look funny and cool. And then the story itself, I like it. The story was, I think, pretty decent. It actually retell his origin a little bit from this issue. And then, as in many Silver Age books, the ending was kind of weak. It was pretty decent, really good, and then the last 2 or 3 pages, they kind of rushed through and ended it. So, if the ending was better planned, better laid out, I may have given a higher mark. But for now, the story itself got a 3 out of 5. The character got a 4 out of 5. So you have a 7 out of 10 as far as the rating of this book. Okay. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so here's a close-up look of the book. I remember the first time seeing this book for sales, and it was just so beautiful for Silver Age that there's no way I will let it slip away. Beautiful white page. Even the cover, look at that. It's often yellow or tan, as many Silver Age Marvel can be. So for a book that is over 40 years old, look pretty sharp. So here you have the Ditko Kirby combo, as you can see. Give you a brief origin of the character as he came from a young boy to adulthood, into a life of petty crimes. Okay, so let me go real quick to, here we go. So as you can see, that the original outfit that he had. Now you can see why my rating is fairly low. Look pretty foolish right there, I think. Silly. Cool power, but kind of a goofy looking outfit. So there you go. And then here you go. Adventure 46, where they brought him back, this time with a new costume. Here's my copy. You have Buscema and Vince Colletta. And actually the inking by Vince Colletta in this issue was competent. You know, I have very little to complain about Vince's inking job here, as you can see. Beautiful. I think if I did not look at the credit, I would not have guessed that this is a Vince Colletta inking. So there you go. So that's the first time Whirlwind show up, and I dig that costume. I dig that look, the new look. Look pretty good. So there you go. That's it for this video, and thank you for watching, and until next time.